Not all abrupt breakups are discards, and not all discards are abrupt breakups. Here's my take. An abrupt breakup is exactly what it sounds like, the ending of a relationship or a dating situation that has often come abruptly with little to no warning. So for many of these, you may not have seen them coming. It feels like the rug has been pulled out from underneath you. But an abrupt breakup doesn't automatically mean that you've been discarded. A discard, in my opinion, isn't defined by simply how quickly it happens. It's defined by the level of respect, communication, and humanity that you're given during this process. So this is during the relationship, during the breakup, and after the breakup has occurred. They realise that their feelings may have changed, feelings aren't developing, or they may not be as emotionally available as they thought they were. So they may sit you down and explain honestly that they can't continue the relationship. They listen to you, but they are closing the chapter with relative kindness and accountability. That's still abrupt, it still hurts, and it still can be an immense shock, but it's not a discard because it's handled with respect and emotional maturity. Now let's look at the abrupt discard. This is when someone ends things suddenly with little to no respect, and then they may disappear or start to engage in really emotionally harmful behaviours. There's no empathy, no accountability, and no opportunity for closure. It is a completely unilateral decision, conversation, and there is no avenue for you to have any input or even ask any questions as to what the hell just happened. It's not the speed of the ending that defines it as a discard. A discard feels dehumanizing because it's designed either consciously or unconsciously to protect the ego of the person enacting it, not to protect or respect you or the relationship that you were just in. Now, lastly, we have the drawn-out discard, and this one can be brutal. They might withdraw affection, stop communicating, or subtly push you to be the one who leaves the relationship. By the time it is actually over, you are exhausted, confused, questioning yourself, your boundaries, and oftentimes your reality. Now, that's a discard happening in slow motion. So remember, an abrupt breakup does not automatically mean that you were discarded. Sometimes people are using these terms when they shouldn't be, and it's not entirely valid. And it is throwing, at times, a lot of unwarranted hate towards the person who's ended the relationship. But we also need to remember that not all discards happen overnight. And the people who are enacting these discarding behaviours, they are protecting their ego and doing things in a very selfish, unaccountable, and emotionally harmful way. The difference is how they leave, not just the fact that they are leaving. So it's very much tied into whether they honoured you and the connection or completely erased it to protect themselves and their ego. Let me know your thoughts.